Hello, I'm 29 years old and it's 1:47 a.m. Another birthday has come and gone, and yet it doesn't feel like it mattered. Not a single person called to wish me. Not a text, not a voicemail, nothing. Months ago, I bought tickets for this amazing concert. It's this Friday, and it's by one of the bands I've loved since I was a teenager. I was so excited when I got the tickets. I thought it would be a chance to finally have a night to remember, an escape from the usual loneliness I've grown so used to. I even went out of my way to buy 3 extra tickets. I told myself, this time, it'll be different. You'll invite people, they'll say yes, and you'll finally feel like you belong. But here I am, days before the concert, staring at those extra tickets sitting on my desk, untouched. I invited everyone I could think of, friends, coworkers, even a couple of acquaintances I barely know. Most of them didn't even bother to respond. The few who did gave me excuses. I'm busy. I've already made plans. Maybe next time. And now I'm left wondering, who am I kidding? There isn't going to be a next time. It's not just about the concert. It's the bigger picture. The realization that no matter how hard I try, I always seem to be invisible. I live alone in a small apartment. My family's in another city. But even when I'm with them, I feel like I don't belong. My parents never openly say it, but I know they compare me to my younger sister. She's everything they're proud of, married, successful, always surrounded by friends. She's the golden child, while I'm just the other one. She called me last year on my birthday, but this year, not a word. I scrolled through social media tonight, and it was like pouring salt on a wound. People post pictures of their birthdays with captions like, feeling so loved, or thank you to everyone who made my day special. Dozens of comments, heartfelt wishes, photos of cakes, balloons, and smiling faces. Meanwhile, my phone sits in silence, as if mocking me. Last year, I tried to make my birthday memorable. I hosted a small dinner at my apartment and invited people from work. I paid for the food, the drinks, everything. Out of the 10 people I invited, only 2 showed up. They barely stayed an hour, and the awkwardness in the room was suffocating. I told myself it was fine, that it's the thought that counts, but deep down, it hurt more than I can describe. I've always tried to be a good person. I remember people's birthdays. I listen when they need to vent. I never ask for much in return, but maybe that's the problem. Maybe people don't see me because I don't demand to be seen. I've always hated the idea of being a burden, so I keep my struggles to myself. But now I wonder if that's why I'm so alone. It's not just the silence that gets to me, it's the memories that come flooding back late at night. I've never been anyone's first choice. Even in school, I was the kid everyone tolerated, but never really wanted to hang out with. I remember one year, I gave handmade cards to my classmates on Valentine's Day. I stayed up all night making them. The next day, not a single person said thank you. Most of them just tossed the cards into their bags without even looking at them. And then there's my appearance. I've had vitiligo since I was 17. At first, it was just a small patch on my hand, but over the years, it spread. People don't say anything to my face, but I can see the way they glance at me. The curiosity, the discomfort, the pity. I've tried to embrace it, to remind myself that beauty is subjective, but it's hard, especially when it feels like the world is telling you that you don't belong. I can't stop thinking about the concert. I want to go. I really do. I want to lose myself in the music, to feel the energy of the crowd. But the idea of sitting there alone, surrounded by groups of friends and couples, feels unbearable. I keep imagining those empty seats next to me, a glaring reminder of everything I'm lacking. I don't think people hate me. That would imply they think about me at all. I think they just don't care. And that's worse, isn't it? To not even matter enough to be disliked. I had a relationship once. She was kind, patient. For a while, I thought she was the one person who truly saw me. But as time went on, I realized she was just tired of waiting for me to change. I could feel her slipping away, and no matter how hard I tried to hold on, it wasn't enough. She left, and now she's married to someone else. I don't blame her. I mean, who would want to stay with someone who's constantly drowning in their own head? Someone who's never fully present because they're too busy overthinking everything. I know I'm rambling, I just needed to say this somewhere, even if no one ever reads it. Maybe it's selfish of me to want to be remembered, to want someone to miss me if I'm gone. But right now, I feel like a ghost, like I'm already half forgotten. If I decide to go to the concert and you see someone sitting alone in Block B, lower seats, just know I'm trying to hold on even when it feels like I have nothing left to hold on to. And if those seats are empty, well, maybe that's for the best.